special purpose. Joe Lewinger of Garden City South was looking for answers and results. You see, Joe's twin children, Madison and Jack, had both been stricken with cancer. And while the adorable pair suffered through excruciating treatments, their father was thinking about more than just the medical side of their situation.
There's no better medicine than being with other kids and feeling that sense of being normal.
So Joe was looking for a way to create a normal childhood for his twins, who had never experienced anything close to normal. That's when the specialist at Cohen's Children's Hospital told him about Sunrise Day Camp, an organization dedicated to children with cancer.
Last year was their first full year, and Maddie was still on treatment during the time. So we would come here during the late morning, early afternoon, stay for a few hours, and then go to the hospital, and she had a 5-day-a-week treatment protocol.
Although the trips to camp in Wheatley Heights and then to treatments in New Hyde Park can be quite a trek for Joe, clearly it's worth it.
It's really fun. It's really cool.
Madison, who is more advanced in her condition than Jack was, she felt like a normal child for the first time. My son Jack just grew so much because he was able to just, play with other kids and not kind of be in that sheltered life that we unfortunately had to be in.
Madison and Jack's shared story is not uncommon for the children of Sunrise. It's a place where kids who are battling cancer are not isolated. In fact, they are the majority.
We have created a program such that every single child can participate in every single activity that we have.
Michelle Vernon is the executive director of Sunrise Day Camp. She says that concentrating on the social aspects of a child struggling with cancer is pivotal for both their recovery and their future.
When a child has cancer, they are separated from their regular social community for at least 1 year, some children even longer, on and off depending upon what their treatment regimen is. And so they're totally away from their peer group, and so are their sibs. Their sibs are also away from their peer group because they can't be playing with their friends and bring home illness to the child who has cancer.
The camp includes children struggling with sickness and their siblings. With the wide variety of activities offered, the program could be the envy of other camps.
We wanted to create no psychological barriers. We knew that if we started talking about funding for people who now didn't know if they were going to have enough money to pay the bills suddenly, that was going to create a barrier, so we took that barrier out.
Arnie Preminger came up with the idea to open Sunrise Day Camp after attending a benefit concert for Paul Newman's Sleepaway Camp for children with cancer. He soon wondered if there were many day camps that did the same thing. He was shocked by his search results.
We started Googling throughout the country and found nothing.
So Arnie got busy, lining up donors and working with the state assembly to secure grants from the state.
By the time we got maybe 7 months into the idea, we had $1 million on the table.
When Sunrise Day Camp opened up 6 years ago, they had under 100 children signed up for the summer. Well, this year they have over 500, with plenty of plans to expand in the future, and they say they'll never turn any child down.
Our activities have expanded. We've been putting new things into camp to make the activities more exciting for the children. We now have guitar and a teepee and music. We've grown in terms of the hospital supports, the numbers of children, and the numbers of staff, and the activities that we provide.
Long Island is like the perfect hub for this because we're an hour's driving time from Manhattan, the Bronx, Brooklyn, Queens, and of course Nassau and Suffolk. In that hour radius, there's 13 hospitals that service children with cancer.
At the core of the camp's success, Preminger says, is one key part of life.
This isn't school, and this isn't talking to a psychiatrist or a social worker. This isn't about how we feel today.